How's it going, guys? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my Chrome or something, but the TV doesn't. That's a type that in. But yeah, as update. Pausing the video right on. There we go. Way too many. I'm out of it. Not worth it. Okay, that level. Just realized you have more channels. I have more channel points here than I do in channel. Did you know? And that's a lot of channel points right there, right? Yep. I even have more. Also, randomly ads came back on my phone, so I'm actually getting. I was looking at my phone. Done ad. Oh. Had to be mounted. I could practice after me. But too bad I can't just convert my points into raised channel points, or I would just have unlimited. Yeah, the bot works again. For when it didn't work for like a month. Now I just need to get 7TV to work. And I don't know why things are breaking. Always gotta be something. Probably just need to restart my computer. Yeah, exactly. I could just infinitely fuel like every version of my wallet in every channel points. Unfortunate or fortunate. Can't do that. Got blocked by the bot too. Oh. I see what he saw or said. Oh god, he has the... Dude, chat's gonna be wild. Hold on. Alright. You'll see in a second. You'll see in a second. Oh no. Oh, here it comes. Guys, I don't know what he's talking about with this story. He implies that I know what this story is, but I know nothing about it. I wasn't even a part of it. I don't know, man. But yeah, great story. I was like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I thought it was kind of stupid how he just kind of found my level as well, somehow in there. When he just typed in Super Mario Bros, the most generic prompt kind of returned my level or something. My most basic level that I ever made. I think my first ever level. But yeah, what's up, Raiders? I am getting said amount, perhaps. 485k here. I don't know. Of the oh, here they come. Yeah. Congrats on rating myself. Yeah, I rated myself? Actually, I think I accidentally clicked out of the raid my own channel thing because I think I actually didn't get the 250 channel points. And I realized that at the last second. I was like, wait, I should have stayed for that. But then I was like, I don't want to hear my voice because that's gonna like mess up my brain. Like I can't hear my voice while I'm talking because like I will feel like I'm interrupting myself. I don't know if you guys have felt like this phenomenon, but then like I'll like stop talking and I'll be like, no, go on, other me. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I forgot that I could have gotten channel points with that. I had no shut. It's okay. I have 600k. That's a documented phenomenon. Yeah, I suffer from it. Suffer from it. But yeah, it was a good time in that stream though. I feel like AI can do some pretty cool stuff. I've been even trying to hint at, you know, more chat GPT stuff maybe in the future. That's the Tons of Mario Bros. Anthology. Dude, Bob, who is actually Bill, is kind of crashed. I wonder where he went in the story. I was asking around about that, but like I think he's just gone. Same with Donald Duck. I don't know what happened to him. Our viewers just dropped down to 4. And now they're back at 150. Yeah. So right as you go. Exactly. Oh wait, that's working. What the heck? Wait, no, never mind. Okay, FFZ is working, but not 7TV. Like I'm not seeing 7TV right now. I don't know what happened. I think I might need to restart my brain. Apparently 7TV.
The other day, Mario and his friends were coming back home from their local Taco Bell.
Hey guys,
When they
if you
got
wanna
home, they
abuse my
realized that
GTS,
Princess Peach was nowhere to be found.
I got
Knowing what
minimum
they had to do
50.
next, they put their Baja Blasts on the table and jumped up, ready for action in the great land of Hyrule. The first thing they did was search through all the rooms in this castle, but no matter how hard they looked, they couldn't find a single clue about where she might be. And then, when they...
Louder than me? That's fine, I can drown me out. Gohan is so much louder than me. Oh, I'll have to fix that. At least 10 times louder than me? Oh my god. Let's see if I can do about that. I was messing around with the stuff earlier. Probably got backed up. Alert box. Yeah, that's like at maximum. We're gonna turn that down. Per DP was at negative. I mean, it was at 0 from max. However that works. Okay, it should be like negative 4. I don't know how that scales. Loudness. But hey, at least everyone heard.
Beach, mouse,
there it is.
beach, mouse.
Is that better?
Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse.
Okay, is that volume quieter? At least
Beach, mouse, beach, mouse.
for your ears.
Beach, mouse, beach,
Approximately
mouse.
the same. An echo, but quieter. It doesn't echo. Oh, I think it's repeating the input or something. That's why. Quieter than before. I can turn it down if I can get. So don't get TPS a lot. With advanced audio. Ooh, I almost hit stop screen. Let's see here. Third box. Monitor and output. How about monitor off? That's probably why, because it was being re-looped into that. But now I can't hear TPS, but you guys can. Like twice as loud as me. So actually, put it at negative 9.6 of that. That negative 9.6. That's the I want it to be at least a little bit louder than me, at least, but like not like super loud. You can't hear me when people. I mean I adjusted it again, so maybe it's quieter now. I went from negative 4.4. I mean, actually, I can test it.
Beach, mouse, beach, mouse.
Oh, I can't hear it, but you guys
Beach,
can.
mouse,
So,
beach, mouse.
because I got rid of the echo from it.
Beach, mouse, beach,
Nicer? Alright,
mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse.
I hope we're good here. Still louder than me, but only marginally so. Whatever. Oh, I want her to be slightly enough. People paid money for her to shadow my. I think that makes sense, right? Dismally now that turning. That's good. But you know what is supposed to be loud is the raid thing. That's supposed to be loud. That's supposed to wake me up. I'm losing it. That is bass boosted noise. Raid alarm, pretty much. Wake the heck up, we got our raid. That's why I'm like, oh god, when it's about to happen, because I'm like about to. Yeah, how about that AI though? I've been using ChatGPT a lot in this past like week or two actually, because I had some stuff. I think I mentioned this last time you rated me, but I used it actually to code some stuff for my bot that I need to get working again. Like everything is using the Twitch API now instead of Perkbot's native libraries, because native libraries don't work anymore. But I had no idea how to run a curl message in what you need, or CRL, however you use it, in Java. So I was like, hey, ChatGPT, here's a prompt. Give me some code, and then I just copy pasted the program. It actually works. All right, now I have a bot again. I can moderate. I think viewers want to make it happen. Yeah, they should wake up. Isn't there for me? I don't know. Yeah, I can still technically click that game. But yeah, by the way, eShop, I think I've mentioned this several times now. eShop, gone, but don't worry. We actually got more out of it than less out of it, because now we have free Pokemon Bank and Transporter. And the eShop replaces the eShop, and Nuzplay replaces the other eShop, Wii U. So we just got stuff from March 27th. We didn't lose anything. It just have homebrewed stuff. So yeah, I mean I guess we lost the shop itself, but you can still actually go in the shop. There's just nothing in the OG shop. If you want stuff, just go to the age shop. Easy. Like I just downloaded something to just make sure that it actually works still, and yeah, both works on both the shops, the homebrew shop. You can still get it. Yeah, if you have 8 shop, you just gotta find it, and you can download the transport. You don't actually need, yeah, because I actually found the transporter in there. Oh god, negative, hold on. See, my bot is supposed to make it -4, but I actually have to go to my other Stream Deck where I hotkeyed it. It's halfway across. Oh, I got you. I'll do it after this one. Here it is. Okay, negative. Don't worry, not scam. Scam around here. Alright, there's some negative. Alright, I'll change it back at 35 minutes time. But originally I just had my bot do that for me, but then I'm not running the server between my 2 computers right now to automatically press the F14 button. Turns on negative mode. The virtual F14 button. So. Yeah, look at it. Majestic. Look at these very vibrant colors. It is very dang. F25 cruise mode. Oh, 57? Favorite number. Not a lot going on with the number. Backers 19. Alright, negative off. Alright, that was negative. Whenever people ask me, hey, what does negative do? Yeah, that's what negative. I don't go on a, like, negative rant or anything like that. Without using the built-in switch feature, actually you can stack them. You get a crazy combination if you do both of them. I mean, not really crazy. Different color palettes. Like. Have you used F12? Yeah, I mean, I don't exactly use F13 or 14 that much. I think I use 13. Oh yeah, I think F13 is mapped to clearing, or I mean, turning off the alert box and then turning it back on 1 second later or something like that. If someone follows me who has only had an account for like 2 minutes. Just so the alert doesn't show up on the screen. Well, I don't even think I'm running that right now. You know, cough, cough, a Span of Steel, like 50 billion times. Does it not just convert it back to... No, it doesn't. Two are not negatives of each other. The different negative, apparently. Yeah. Add your progress, by the way, just heads up. But yeah, it's a different negative, I guess. I don't know which one's the real negative. Switch? Or, whatever OBS says is negative. I don't know. I ran it through whatever filter makes negative. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you'd think negative would be, you know, I think it'd be, what's it called, the opposite. Like the exact opposite. And they would cancel each other out if you did it twice, but apparently not. More now so like a linear combination. Something. Mathematically, that's how that all works. Combination. I just used what OBS had. Whatever their negative. Maybe it's not the right negative. Still, it's cool that I have 4 different colors, I guess, from that. Ah, gotcha. DLC has a color. Yeah, I don't have DLC. In fact, I'm just using specifically for my dashboard. I used to use an alternative player for other apps, but then I don't really have any channels that I watch that I'm not subbed to, so I don't really. Add. I think I actually like forgot about it. I haven't used it for half a year now. I just realized this is probably gonna pay for my movie ticket. I'm going to probably at least make the $16 to $20 if I spam Agina from the raid. Keep that in mind. Cause yeah, movie ticket's gonna be like $20. I'm gonna go see that dang movie, man. I mean, I got it. I feel like it's only right for me to do that movie. I checked the reservations, and I think Raze was like freaking out and telling me that I need to go take get my ticket early. But I checked the seats at my local theater, and only like 4 seats were like reserved so far. Like, I think I'll be fine. But apparently there's like a 25% off deal if I go out a certain time, on like noon or 2:30. I assume because they want to milk the kids who are still in school, their parents, milk the parents. For some reason, the big screen segments actually cutting out. Like, what the heck? What's my voice, Steve? It's weird. And yeah, I think you've mentioned that stuff keeps cutting out. Pretty sure no one else has told me that as well. Just watch Vanilla. Oh, deep because it's playing slowly. Is it like trying to catch up or something? I have a funny story about that. When I was a teen, I was like yeah, when I was like an early teen, I was like super conscious about my high-pitched voice, so I used I was on Skype, even with my friends, I just annoyingly used a voice changer all the time. Just talking to them. They were like, turn it off, I was like, not. Back in the good old days of Skype. Then I turned. At that point, I'm adult. Using the web player and on. Hopefully I sound normal. Things are not stuttering for you. That would suck. None of those look. Yeah, I haven't really messed on that with that stuff. Like this stream particularly refuses to play it. Oh, did you know that Edge was locally blocked on my phone because I was always on my phone logged out and it was playing Edge like every single time I put the Edge or press the Edge button. So I was banned from Edge on my phone. Now, finally unlocked again. Now I can see Edge whenever it happens. Not banned, but you know what I mean. I think Twitch finally at the tail end of everything, like the tail end of the weird ban, you know, that used to affect everyone else. You know, it would give me the purple screen of death and all that. They made it so it went from 12 ads to 1 ad. So that's good. It's interesting. Because I thought that was definitely an awful thing for Twitch to do. Like, if you're doing that, was to play all 12 ads at the maximum length, but have to like be all purple screens. But at least they made it 1 now. So now it's just a 15-second wait. So actually it's more beneficial to have exhausted the ad and get that purple screen, I guess, because now you just get 15-second ads for a 3-minute ad break. You get back to the video. Is that a platform-wide change? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, now it pays to watch an abundance of ads in my chat, because now you can get to the point where you have so many ads that you'll only get 15-second ads. Triple 180 second. But apparently that's happening very rarely. Like me getting purples. I gotta remind myself. I gotta pay for this dang ticket. I gotta add you guys, man. Now that we're talking about the ad. I need my dang movie ticket. People ads. Dude, I hate how 7TV isn't working right now. Everything's just showing up as text instead of images. Fuck. There's not even a 7TV icon right now. I don't know what's going on. Even though the thing is enabled in FFC. Kind of randomly went away. So yeah, like I said, I probably have to restart either my either Chrome itself or my laptop. Oh, it's a bug? Okay. So it's affecting not just me. You have to downgrade? Oh my god. What the heck? Okay, at least that's not just me then, because I was like, what's going on here? Or uninstall it. Yeah, I'll probably just uninstall it and then reinstall it, maybe. unless I need it to be uninstalled, and there's another way I can get it installed, maybe just through the FFC launcher on Twitch. Yeah, probably. I mean, I thought I was doing that already, but I guess not. I don't even see, like, well, no, I do see FFZ emotes. I don't think I see the FFZ icon. Yeah, when I like, usually you'd see, like, well, I mean, there would be the 7 icon, and I could see all 3, you know, FFZ, BTTV, and, 7TV, but I can't even find that menu anymore. It's just gone. Honestly, I don't remember what I'm using. I thought at one point I was using the 7TV extension, and then I switched over to having it on FFZ. I can't remember, but I'm checking my extensions, and I have it on. I have the 7TV extension as well. But yeah, I was using FFZ as well. The FFZ dog icon is showing up at the top right, and only the top right. Usually I think it would show up at the bottom, but now it's not. You know, the flipped upside down dog. Nice thing about FFC is that you can still see 7TV emotes without having 7TV. Yeah. Because that's what I thought I had. But I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out at some point. Cute. But if all I need to do is uninstall some crap, I'll just uninstall some crap. It's a bunch, so that might have been said already, yeah. Like FFC, but then all the redemptions and threads got broken, so you stop using the chat browser. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I don't use FFC. Like I don't use I mean, I don't use that for like the play or anything like that. I know they had like I think they had a player or something like different. But I just have I don't want it to change anything about my UI at all except for chat. So I have everything else vanilla. Cause yeah, I think it would, it used to like change stuff about the video, and I kind of didn't want that. I know you can like hella customize FFC to like do stuff like that. But yeah, if you can't like interact with Twitch servers, like, then it's not worth it. I mean, like, that's the fun. But in fact, I'm thinking of I originally had this working externally. I was thinking of coding it so that I could easily run predictions way more easily, like with the press of a button. I used to have that with something called the Oran board, but then I was like, this is a pain in the ass to turn on every time so I was thinking of just getting the API to handle it for me, now that I know a little bit more about how to use it. I think you can just directly do that now without using the Oran board, right? I think I can just directly make a pred happen, pull happen, through the Twitch API. I didn't have the ability to do that with PerkBot. But now that I'm kind of switching things over to that, maybe I could run threads through LV. Technically, I'd be using a combination of PerkBot and Twitchy, as I've been doing with my moderation of that. Privacy notice button is. I don't know what's going on there. Chat overlay that Raid does, but chat over polls, so that you can get 7TV. Oh, because they don't show up on the chat overlay on top right over there. Yeah, I haven't looked into it yet, but I was perhaps I can get that going. I know it does. Pretty sure it does FFC right now. It doesn't do 7. Just kind of forgot about it. Yeah, honestly, I just need to replace the overlay. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I put that as a. Forget, I put that as an FFC. See, I can see FFC, but I can't see 17. Like I added that, and that's just 12 O's that you just typed. No image there. So I can added it, and you can probably see it on your. Add more. Well, I say this every single damn time. Never get around to it. There's so much there's so many things I need to do, including my heckin' taxes. Onto that yet? I will get to that one. I can't. Full screen of death Edge. Got a purple screen of death? I didn't. My phone did not get a purple screen of death. Got a purple screen. Awful. But you also got a purple screen of death? Why is my phone not getting a purple screen of death? Dude, how does this site work? What the hell? Was it a 15-seconder though? Usually get nothing or purple. I hope everyone else is not getting that. Kind of ruins everything. Barely. Got a 30-second purple? Did you get a 15-second? I thought they run it in. Like, I mean, if everyone's getting purple screens for like 14 days again, it's where I have to go to YouTube. 14. Purple goes away after 3 to 4 seconds, so if you get it this time, do what you mean. I don't. Both of you are using like ad blocker-ish like things, right? So maybe that's affecting it. Probably why. Okay. I mean, if it's just you two and like someone else. Because usually you guys don't get it. Now that you're getting purples, it's probably because they fought back or something. But you're using. I made panic for a second. Yeah, what I thought was going on was I thought you guys were telling me I just got demonetized for. No, that'd be kind of harsh to just demonetize me after the ad. Okay, on your guys' like phones or whatever, are you getting ads? Are you at least getting the dang free rolls? I can't get out of this. I'm stuck. Free roll on your phone? Nice. Here. Or that's what I like to see. Here. Out of that level. I mean, you're supposed to only get. Are there revamping ads partners? Dude, why tell everyone? Like, we don't care as affiliates. Also, is it true that now everyone's at 50-50? Even when they said that partners who already had 730 were going to stay at 70-30? Heard that somewhere too. But did they really go back on that? Like, they literally just told partners not to worry about their 70-30 and just... Dude, that sucks. I've been at 50-50 for years now. Just welcome back to the club. They're already there though. Dang. Sure, with the new CEO, they wanted to really expedite that process. Let's make it kick. Making kick, however scuffed it looks, it's making it more appealing for creators. I'm not. I did make a kick account just so no one. If for some reason that does happen to be the future. Or YouTube. I mean, YouTube, I obviously claim mine, but I just have it on all three platforms. Oh yeah, I get this. Classic. Back in this button. Thinking about that, I was thinking of very, because you know I'm a lazy guy, right? thinking of lazily putting on my stream deck just a bunch of like when I'm coding, like putting on like a bunch of common keywords like int, string, or with the left, you know, whatever it's called, parentheses. And I could just speedily make that too. Oh no, you're talking. I mean, nowadays the only easy way to program is GPT to do copy paste. Wonder if anyone is really going to leave Twitch for YouTube or Kick. I mean, I don't really know for sure, but I was like watching. I don't know if you guys know who Noise Critical is. I watched this on platforms, and he was like saying that people might be more inclined to do that. I think I saw one of the people that I'm following move over to Kick. Still think it's a platform that's kind of scuffed, and I don't know, it feels like a worse version of Twitch. Oh no. Also, 75 followers to get monetization, right? Or something like that. I mean, I could just like make 75 fake accounts and boom, I'm at 75 followers, right? 76, I guess. That extra one if I'm not allowed to follow myself. Boom. Monetization. I could just be reckless and do that and skip the whole monetization process. But I looked at like the numbers in terms of like viewership, and only like one person, like only like 5 people have like a high amount of viewers, and then everyone else has like less than or even worse, like not even that many people have between 10 to 100 viewers. Probably like 100 people have 10 to 100 viewers. And then everyone else on the platform literally has less than that sounds kind of and it's almost today. Oh, somebody that you I saw is I know. Here was. Yeah, I imagine it'd probably be a pain in the ass to set all this. Yeah, if no one was left on Twitch, that would suck because, you know, setting up that with Twitch if something bad happened. You're really hoping that the company doesn't fuck up. Keep fucking do. Yeah, I know Kick does a 95/5 split. However, you're only gonna have like most of the time you're gonna have like 5 viewers. Not even gonna. That 95/5 is not really that worth it. Yeah, leave. Because even if I made 100-0, I'm probably gonna make double on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I could set up some Gambas, make this Gambas. Yeah, pretty much. People just like doing slots on there. That was literally why it was made, right? Like the website owner, just the Gamba guy, something like that, and literally made Kick just so he could Gamba on Twitch, basically, but not Twitch, because Twitch doesn't allow it. The first time I've ever heard Kick was literally in a Racefire stream where he mentioned how much of a joke it was.
I had to go see it for myself, and I was like, yeah, it looks like Twitch, but it's not Twitch. But you can gamble, I guess, sure.
But wait, would be so much better to the start of the race? Gamba? It's slowly. I mean, whenever I stream, I mean, it's like uncertain when I get rated, so it's like hard to like mentally prepare. I forgot to even release the moment. Tell you what, I'm gonna do a moment when I hit 45k. If you guys are here, we'll get a moment. If you're not, then you don't get it. So that's some incentive for you guys to stay here. Pay for my dang ticket. Here's the thing, I only have 1 day, I have 3 days left to release my final moment of the month, and I don't really know what else to use it for. So yeah, we're gonna get to 45k, and then I'll release a moment. If you guys are here for that, you'll get a moment. It might be a while. We have like 400 something levels to go, maybe a little less. Yeah, 389. Probably like, I know you guys will all be here, but you don't physically have to be here. Yeah, take the ads to the face. Which I recommend, by the way. If you guys are going to sleep, and turn the ad off. I mean, don't have it on right now, but like when you're going to sleep, and turn the ad while you're off, and then I can use that sleep still. Oh, 485k easy. Yeah. Also, not only will it help me for my ticket, it will help me for my other ticket to Twitch. Because right now, my plan right now is to sleep in my car. I could be sleeping in a hotel. Because Vegas hotels, they are quite the expensive thing. That is true, yeah. If you want me there at TwitchCon, but also showered, that'd be huge. It wasn't too awesome? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. So good. Got for stream now. Not quite. I did a pool stream once. I think I just turned on my cam, but I mean, I was wearing a shirt in swimming trunks because it's like nudity. I was like, I want to get banned on Twitch, but at the same time, I had just moved at that point, and I wanted to be like, I have this kick-ass pool, and it's like 105 out. I want to get in it. I also want to stream. No, not hot tub streamer, just pool. But no, I was playing Mario Maker while I was doing that. I literally, like, here's what I did. I put my controller in a plastic bag, and I was, just to make sure that it got that extra waterproof. And, yeah, I was playing Mario Maker. The problem was I could only get through about 5 levels because the flare from the sun was so bad, like the whatever you call it, the reflection from the sun, that I barely could see what was going on, so I just had to turn it off at that point. I was like, I think I have a solution for that problem now. The TV that I had did not have like a setting to change like the brightness because it was like a really old TV. But I think I can probably get away with using my phone or something. And just relay back to the TV that I'm using in my room right now, you know, the widescreen that I didn't take outside with me. Just probably remote to that TV from my phone, using some crazy Samsung tech. Although I would probably be limited to doing like 3 clears or something like that.
while I do that because I don't think I'd be playing endless like that. Because it has like a 2-second delay. So I'm not playing Formula 1 with a 2-second delay. You saw how much of a problem that was for Raze, even on easy. And that would be if I like stuck to SMM2. I mean, I could just like play Pokemon where I don't have to worry about delay nearly as much. Like the worst thing would be just like moving around. I'd probably just be Pokemon. Oh, letter E, guys. E. Actually, I have an emote for that, by the way. E. Hold on, I kind of want the world record on E. See if I can get a corner boost. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Also, if you're a sub, I literally have an E shirt. You can use that too. Ooh, we got the E. We got the permanent E. Go. Can you double corner boost? Yeah. You can. If you just jump higher. Yeah, that one. That's literally my first emote ever. It's E shirt. Or E was a meme. Like I could see these memes from a mile away. That or that's an IRL shirt that I actually owned from the math department when I went to school. And that's my favorite shirt. It's just this shirt that has E on it, and I'll probably wear it when I go to TwitchCon. Alongside a shirt that says twitch.tv/dceivs. No, E is literally Euler's number. It is 2.718. That I just mentioned it was a math shirt. On the back of the shirt, it says, you know, the math department I went to, and also 1 plus 1 over m to the m, which is just E. Or the limit, yeah, the limit of that function as m goes to infinity or something like that. Yeah, that's just it's E. Get E. Think about it. 1 plus 1 over 1, the 1th power is 2. 1 plus 1 over 2 to the 2nd power is 1.5 squared, which is 2.25. 1 plus 1 over 3, which is 4/3, 1.3233. To the 3rd power, 4 over 3, 4, 64 over 9. What is this? Wait, is this 64 over 9? No, 64 over 27. Sorry. That's more. That's more than 2, but less than 3. You know, it gets closer and closer to E, which is 2.71. So you just keep on increasing it over and over and over again. Until you get to infinity, and then you just get E. That's the limit. Exactly. It's a fun number to think about. I actually made a calculator in C#, I think. Like an actual like calculator, and I was trying to get like numerical approximations of things like E and ln and stuff like that, and I used a very complicated formula that was like a I wanted a fast converging infinite series. I didn't use that one because that one doesn't converge fast enough. I used another one that was a bunch more complicated. I have to check out my project. Remember, I used C# instead of Java because there's a special data type that it has that Java doesn't. Like there's double in Java and also C#, but then there was a different. Oh yeah, decimal, I think. Yeah, that's the one I think I wanted to use because Java doesn't have decimal, but C#. So I wanted to use decimal numbers, which were way more precise than doubles. No, it wasn't float. It was a data type called decimal. I'm pretty sure. Are you basically doing that when you're typing boobs on your calculator? No. I did that one time. Ooh. Oh yeah, I think this is one of the, you know how Ray's was talking about content ideas earlier? Thinking about this level, I was thinking of content ideas for him. Flip, on this level, like this specific level, flip the input, and then flip your controller from right to left input as well. And then play upside down levels, but like, it would feel normal, but the UI is upside down. Decimal type is a 128-bit float. Yeah, and I think double is 64 or something like that. So you get an even more precise number. But Java doesn't have that. C# does. I was doing stuff in C. And they're very similar languages. What could I possibly need that for? I was trying to get super precise with what the definition of E is. Like, I'm literally making a calculator, right? I want as much precise as I can. If I want, like, you know, omega big or omega small numbers, then I want the more precise number, the better. That's the goal of a, like, at least a better calculator, right? I wanted something that was better than a TI. So I was trying to work it out. Because you never know what people, you know, are trying to input on the calculator. I want to be as precise as humanly possible. If I was using decimal. But yeah, I can't remember. I'd have to go look at my project. I think that's like the only thing I coded in C# recently, though. Well, recently I say that, but I did that like 3 years ago. Yes, but as a math major, that incredibly tiny, you know, error is what it, you know, we want to focus on. We want to literally minimize the error as much as we can. Because you never know. Yeah, but what if I want more digits of pi? As someone who has once memorized like 200 digits of pi. Well, you know, it is, you know, very precise, like I said. The mathematician in me, you know, desires more. And calculators are, you know, going to like the 100th power, at least, in terms of like, or like, either, it has a range of like 9.999 to the 99th power, or 9.999, I mean not 9, I mean the other one, 0.0001 to like the negative 99th power, or something like that. I was trying to get as close as I could to like the minimum maximum I humanly could. Wait, I felt like I felt like it was way more satisfying doing things in decimal than doubles. I'll just say that. Why did it? I remember I was having some, yeah, I mean, not even the, oh yeah, I recall this, this is why I did it. I'm starting to remember why I did it. So thanks to like the even only 10 decimal points, I was having some errors because I was doing so many dang calculations with, like when I was doing the, Infinite series, stuff I was talking about earlier, I was getting, a much higher error, only to like 10 digits, with double, but not with decimal. With decimal, I was literally getting like it like on point. With doubles, because you know those errors rack up very quickly, through the summations, like the infinite sums that I was doing, or however many I decided to do. I can't remember how I coded the dang thing. But yeah, I was actually getting sizable errors, and I was like, no, I need decimal. Yeah. The decimals are better than floats or doubles, for sure. Yeah. But at the very least, it like, you know, I was getting errors of like, you know, way, I mean, it involved way more digits, that for me to be off by, than with, I mean, when I was using decimal double. But yeah, when you're like adding, or like constantly adding and multiplying, things with, using like the definition of E, then yeah, you want to make sure that, honestly, I would much prefer using 128 bits than 60. Let me find that program actually. I can show you my code. Because, like I said, this project was like 3 years ago, and at least it will give you more context on it. I had a reason for it, I'm sure. I have like 55 projects to get past crap that I've done.
Final lap commencing.
A dang C#. There's a way to filter that. Yes.
Thrusters engaged.
Both mathematical function using a built-in library and then choose for accuracy. What I said on personal. Calculate 23 decimals worth of accuracy to worst case. A variety of functions. Has support for the following functions: ln of x, exp of x, weight of a b, floor of x, CL of x, round to x, and so pi to the nearest upwards. Absolute value of x, sine of x, cosine of x, tangent of x, secant of x, cosecant, cotangent, arcsine, arccosine, arctangent, arcsecant, arccosecant, arctangent, sine hyperbolic, cosine hyperbolic, tan hyperbolic, secant hyperbolic, cosecant hyperbolic, cotangent hyperbolic. Oh my god. Okay, 6 more trig functions. Sine, hyperbolic sine inverse, cosine hyperbolic sine inverse, and hyperbolic sine inverse. Cotangent hyperbolic sine phi will produce 3.141596 535 4, which is calculated from 4 multiplied by in the tangent 1 at 1. That's how I calculate it. This is all inspired by trying to figure out how to produce a to the b in decimal form without importing a library. The idea was transporting a to the b to e to the b to the ln of a, knowing that there exists infinite series for both the exponential function and the natural logarithm. Find exponential function here, formal definition, whatever. To get the formula for the natural logarithm formula under the sigma notation for a more efficient series under the calculation section of Wikipedia webpage. I know, nerd. Next, I decided to work on basic trigonometric functions as well as their reciprocals, their hyperbolic form, Taylor series, Wikipedia webpage. I was able to quickly get the inverse hyperbolic functions by simply using the existing functions I already used on this page for inverse hyperbolic functions. Wikipedia. For the regular inverse trigonometric functions, all my functions depend on arctan. So I have to use very basic Taylor series. Problem with this, however, the value converges extremely slowly, especially at z. That began looking at the alternate methods so I could merge arctan more quickly. Ended up using it in alternative summation. Leonhard Euler found, located immediately above the continued fractions arctangent section webpage, and then. I was able to construct pi using the definition of pi over 4 equals arctan input 1, or arctan to the f of x, or f of 1 or arctan, which now takes a reasonable 80 terms to compute the 25th decimal place instead of well over 10 to the 20 terms the original. So nice. 80 over 10 to the 20 terms, much faster convergence, right? Yeah. A to the B to the L to the Abla. But yeah, I wrote a calculator, guys. And that's my reasoning why I used those decimals. Was more accurate. I'm assuming I originally used doubles and I was like, no, I can't do it. That's why. Oh yeah, here's a kind of similar topic, but like kind of off topic. I was trying to figure out what job position, because the whole fucking field of data science is so goddamn confusing. Titles. I was trying to figure out what the hell project that I was working on, you know, the whole database stuff with Mario Maker 2. Which one that ties into more, because there's data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, data architect. There's a bunch of stuff. I asked ChatGPT to figure it out for me, and here, let me see if I can find the prompt real quickly here. Let's see. But yeah, pretty much what am I doing that which one is it more correlated of those that I have experienced? Apparently it thinks data engineer and data analyst be the top two or so. The engineering part being, you know, getting the stuff from that's not even OpenAI. It told me basically in summary, able to look. Basically in summary, it told me that, you know, this whole typing stuff is more data engineer than anything, and data analyst. And basically the engineering part is from getting it from the API to Java to SQL, and then the analyst part is getting it from SQL to just querying it around and all that stuff, and getting it into spreadsheet and doing analysis on it. Or doing analysis on it first while it's in the and then, or even like Tableau. That's the analyst. That's basically doing both at the same time. I mean, the whole project revolves me doing both engineering stuff and analyst. Pretty interesting. But yeah, not actually data science, because data scientists is more like machine learning algorithms. I do use from time to time. Not for something that I'm doing right here. Better than the average. So that's not what the exact answer said, but that's a summary of what it was telling me. Can't even load the dang thing. Oh, wait. Okay. Name the job title that is most following project. Java program to read data from read data from a website or API. Parse the data within the Java program from its JSON format to a 2D array, and then using that parsed data, Java's JDBC, put the data on MySQL. Easily got data in MySQL for various queries and other statistical analysis, such as client or whatever. Ask for what country has the most user of the. I wanted to say piece of software to it because I feel like I would confuse it if I said Mark Baker 2 levels. So I just said piece of software, be more generic. Or rank the names of rank the names which are the most common. Being able to solve it with queries and then exporting the results to less savvy clients. Google Sheets so that they can read it with tables or other visualizations. Rank the top 10 job titles that are most related to what I'm describing and give this score 0 to 100 for relevance. Apologize, I think it's like all savvy. That is technically true in this context. And yes, clients, because I wanted it to be kind of similar to the relationship that it would be with like an actual someone that's running like a business or something like that. I used some parallels there, and here's the results I got. And then it says, here are the top 10 job titles that are the most related to the project you are describing and developing. Data engineer, 95 out of 100. Data analyst, 90 out of 100. Software engineer, 85 out of 100. Database administrator, 80 out of 100. Going down. Guys, a business intelligence analyst, 75 out of 100. Data scientist, surprisingly, 70 out of 100. full stack developer 65, ETL developer 60, backend developer 55, and integration engineer 50. Kind of weird that they're going with, right? That's you to you. They said the reason for this involves is that the project involves skills in programming, data parsing, data management, statistical analysis, data visualization. Data engineer or data analysts would have the most relevant skills to complete this project successfully. Software engineer would be able to design and develop the software system required for the project. This administrator would be able to MySQL database, business intelligence, data science, analysis, full stack developer, ETL developer, backend developer, or integration engineer to also have that the project, albeit to a lesser. Just pissed off Laura. Dude, I just missed like a whole minute or two. You just pissed off Laura. Oops. You're a little afraid of Banham. And then yeah, what did you do to Aura? Did you TTS him and he got mad? So he has to do. Meanwhile, I was spouting a bunch of nerd stuff. What the heck is my project list? I don't know. I've never actually technically been in the field for hire. Maybe one day. Always letting lag like somebody else fixes it. Pretty good late. Yeah. Did he like single out your message or was it a TTS message? Like, was it just a chat message? Or it gets rowdy sometimes, so you gotta his bald rage, the real thing. Put it out. Ooh, you know you're in trouble when that happens. He was so mad to bad. That probably means I'm not getting an aura raid if he's getting that. Probably just gonna end it. To be okay, aura. Good stream. Today's Tuesday. What's Tuesday? Is that like player or something? That versus? I can't remember his schedule. I just know that Saturday is his bubble day and Friday is off. Those are the only 2 days I remember. But usually he'll do like one half Mario Maker and the other half 3 other 5 days. I think Dead Cells. Oh, you should do that with ChatGPT. You should type in ChatGPT ways to calm down and tell him that ChatGPT generated this response. Be kind of funny. Wednesday. But yeah, technically now it's Wednesday as of 10 seconds ago, but you know what I mean. When I talk about a day, here's how days work for me. Days work for me in terms of when I press the start stream button, and it stays that day until I end the stream. Even if I started a day on Tuesday and let the stream run for 24 hours, it would, or even 48 hours, it would still be Tuesday. That's how days work in this. I started the stream on Tuesday, but still technically. When it comes to the context of other streamers, I'm dealing with like Friday, Saturday transition, or I just consider it a Friday. Makes things easier. Banger. I noticed there was a severe lack of Kirby music in Razor's Kingdom. I think he found them all. That's why I'm like, hey, let me handle this. I can find you all the Kirby music ever. Surely you missed a few. The Mixer has a version of Kirby that's not. Oh, is that did he accidentally do that for like 7TV or something? I haven't seen that email. I mean, it probably wouldn't be too hard to read. Messed up. If he hasn't fucked up the thing. Dude, didn't Kirby literally appear as an orb in Canvas Curse? Wasn't that the whole premise of Corby pretty much? Is that he was Evil Wizard trapped him into a ball-like state. Also, I mean, even before that, cameo for that game was literally the ball power-up in Nightmare in Dreamland. Had very little use on it. Up there. It is in Canvas Curse, but that is like its most prominent form. There. Orb. I have that game again on my my Wii U. It's pretty. It's kind of a banger game. I never had the sequel, the other one, I think the Wii, but now I do. It's either Wii or the Wii. There's like another one. You have to like make Kirby. It was the console version. In Kirby, you had to draw paths. Yeah, that game was good. I think that was my third ever DS game. I don't remember why I remember it being my third, because I remember SND 64 DS being my first. WarioWare Touch being my second DS games. Although technically I think I got them at the same time, and like goddamn photographic memory 2004 kicking in. But I opened, in terms of presents, like getting games at DS for that holidays, those are the orders that I opened with presents. think. I got like a couple. I think I even got Yoshi's Touch and Go and else like that. I think Nintendogs was 5 and Animal Crossing Wild World was 6. I don't know. Why is my memory so good for 2010? I remember some weird shit. Like, my memory is so insane that I remember, like, when I was, like, an infant and had a pacifier and had a hissy fit when I had to get rid of it because I was getting too old. I remember stuff like that. I think that was my earliest memory. Or even when I was a toddler, I think I was kind of frightened of the Sugar Plum Fairy music because that song sounded kind of spooky. Or for Christmas music, it sounded kind of like off, you know, minor key. It was like it's not settling at all. I don't think I liked it when I was a toddler. Now I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever. But yeah, I think that was a memory. You always remember your third DS game. Oh yeah. I think one of the reasons I remember it is because I put it in numerical order when I got my games, like, you know, on my shelf. Like, I would have Super Mario 64 DS on the very far left because that was the game I got first. I have all the other ones that I get in order of that, so for some reason, right? Yes. Although I lost track after, like, 6 or 7. I don't remember what my 7th game was, but I remember Tony Hawk's American Skateland was 8 because that game had the number 8 in it. That was also my 8th DS game. Toddler Me, get better taste. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll work on that. Toddler Me will work on that. I'll go back in 20 years and fix it, alright? 20, 30 years and fix it. Grab the time machine real quick and put myself into shape for that intolerable behavior. Fill my drink and my heckin'. I'll do that. Go back in time for. To do that real quick. The invent time travel. It'll take a second here, but I guess it will take negative seconds, even years. Technically. Net-wise. This level is 6 seconds. By the way, off topic. What chapter is Ray's at for 8? Did he make it a 5? Did he finish 5 yet? If he's tied with me, then I gotta play tape again. But not today, because I'm getting to 485k. I'm gonna at least stay relevant to his progress. He's still in the toy box? He said he had 3 chapters left. He's lying. Three chapters means he beat chapter 5, but I mean, I just wanted to confirm that. Because he said he thinks he has 3 chapters. Yeah, I am post Volcano. I'm literally right in front of the door that I got 4 seeds for, chapter 6. That's where I stopped. I mean, Flower Fields, I think that's my favorite chapter. But on top of this, I'm trying to make sure I'm doing everything 100% in terms of like treasures and all that. While Ray's, I think, is still just playing through casually, but honestly, he should be doing 100% if he's trying to learn he's trying to learn a randomizer, you know? Just saying. Played a lot of times according to him, but like if he's yeah, I mean, but if he's doing a playthrough, like I said, he'd probably just do 100% because like everything, the base game is already like in logic for him. He's gonna have to deal with situations where he's out of logic and has to get 100% of almost everything anyways. In order to progress sometimes, like in the worst case scenario, so you might as well figure it out ahead of time and learn it on the spot for the rando. That'd be a nightmare. I actually have, I think other than the Chuck Quizno store pieces and like the recipes lady, I think I have 100% up to the point of me entering the door to chapter 6. Oh yeah, and I guess some badges that I can't buy with the amount of star pieces I have. But everything else I'm 100% up to. As far as my knowledge goes. Like in terms of like straggling badges that are just kind of in like, you know, for example, the desert. Stuff like that. But yeah, while you played it, while he's played it a lot of times, hey, guess what? I played Zelda Rando a lot of times, but I still felt like I needed to know the base game before I got into like 100% the base game before I got into Rando. And that's what I did exactly. I studied the base game like a couple times. I played through the base game and then I jumped into this, and I was doing well because I taught myself where all the tests were. How to get them. I think that Chuck put as Ballyhoo. No. I know he's a worm. Something. And Steve Ballyhoo. Oh, that guy? I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only thing similar is the hat. I mean, the hat is sentient, while his hat is not. His hat is more so... Like, the hats are similar, but I think that's the only thing I have. This is the original Kathy, by the way. Look at him. Sentient hat. Like, where'd they get that idea from? Actually, there's quite a few sentient hats in history of Nintendo. I mean, you got the Minish Cap. Got Cappy. Yeah. I'm sure there's more. I remember he says, like, it sounds like he's saying, like, still no, really quickly. Like, still no. That was the thing that he said, MC Ballyhoo. Or sounded like that. I don't know why. Something I just remember when I played Mario Party 8. Like, you know, it's just random, like, Pianta talk. So I just say, gibberish. This is kind of like his gibberish. I love the Piantas, they're so goofy. They're like, ooh, when he spray them with water. Bro! They make some good sounds.
Master of Ceremonies, Ballyhoo. Master. And
I mean, that's what your job is, and if you're a Mario Party host, essentially, supposed to commit catastrophe. But yeah, I know the MC part because I took a hip hop class. I mean, not that way. I took literally the study, like the written study of hip hop, when I was in college because I needed 3 extra credits to get my GUR requirements. So I was like, yeah, write a bunch of stuff about Eminem. So it which sucked because like didn't really have too much interest in that class, and then video game music history came out like 2 quarters after I took that class, and I was like, oh, taking that. Like, thanks you. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like, how was I supposed to predict that? Also, you know, another thing that sucked when I went to college is I was a double major in math and computer science. They didn't have a data science major. I left after 2 years, and then now they have a data science major. Cool. Although I've literally took every single class already, except for like 1 or 2 classes in that specific major. So it's like whatever at this point. Hey, I got a double major at least. That's kind of hype. I feel like a lot more versatile than a data science major. I'm not using it. Or to tend to do dumb stuff like the hickin', you know, SQL BS that I'm doing for Raise and other people. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I shouldn't call it BS because I like doing it. Shenanigans in the context of the word BS, other than like something bad. I realized I started this super early, because I just noticed midnight 18. I'm gonna be live until like 5 or 6 a.m. Versus Battle Argentina though? I literally was just watching a series of videos about a guy on a C90 or something like that, like a Honda C90, going from Alaska to Argentina. Which is kind of wild to just like watch all the different landscapes. Now they didn't cross the Darien Gap's edge. That's probably the healthiest way to do it. Actually, they gave up before they hit the southern tip of Argentina. They stopped at Buenos Aires airport because they were just like bored. Cold Rider, classic Cold Rider. Out of there.
Oh yeah, guys, by the way, now that it's midnight, 1 official week till Mario movie. I guess technically theaters won't allow me to go in and watch the movie until at earliest 12 p.m. So 7 days and 12 hours. 7 days and a little bit less than 12 hours till the movie, at least for me. Maybe it's different if you're on the East Coast. You lucky bastard. Or even worse, if you live in the UK or Australia, you probably can see it earlier, maybe. Or Japan. Dude, I have 0 friends in my area. So I'm just gonna go in solo. Fuck it, man. We're just probably yeah, I'm gonna snuggle in. Probably gonna smuggle in some Skittles or something like that before I go. Put it in my shoes or something like that and pull it out and eat my shoe Skittles. Because I know they omega overpriced candy at theaters. Waiting for the Blu-ray isn't gonna work. True. Yeah, I haven't gone to the movies in a hot, like, I don't know, like, geez, since I moved here. I've never gone to the movies a single time, which was over 2 years ago, or almost 2 years ago. Fuck, I think the last movie I saw was, with friends was Jordan Peele's, it was a 2-digit, or not 2-letter word. Like It or Up or something like that. It's like a horror comedy. I don't remember when that was, but yeah, what year was that? Was it Us? Yeah, probably Us. It's two letters. What year was that? That's the last time I was at a movie theater. With friends. Or in general. It's been a while. It's been a very long time. 2019? That was 2019? Oh shit. Huh. I thought that was earlier, honestly. I thought that was like 2017 or something. Yeah, 2019 was the last time I've been to a movie theater. That song's a banger, dude. I'm gonna be blasting this song when I go to Vegas in the car on repeat, probably. Ultimate travel music, I think. Yeah, I was blasting this song actually when I watched a video on 3x speed of someone going from Blaine to San Diego. Epic. Not gonna lie. I was like, I went on I-5 and I did this trip. Well, not the whole Blaine to San Diego. Blaine, Washington. The northernmost city in the entire US. To San Diego, the southernmost. Well, not southern. You know, on that freeway. was like, I did that trip. Wow. And I was reminded of how beautiful it was to like see the transitions between heckin' forest to mountain to desert. It's kind of wild. Like, you live in California, so like I don't know if you live in the forest part or the desert part, but yeah, it's kind of wild when they transition between the two. I think that happened in Cali specifically. I'm not talking about heckin' Barrow. Dude, I just watched a documentary on Barrow. I just watched a documentary literally today. So that's what I know the city you're talking about. You're talking about Barrow, Alaska. Yeah. And I wanted to see some of Barrow in a recent, like, I was talking about that motorcyclist, it's a different YouTuber, but he was in Prudhoe Bay, whatever it's called. That's the northern half, or not northern half, northern point of the Pan-American Highway. It goes to Yatiba, or something like that in Panama. And stopped because of a Darien Gap. Yet I remember he had to take like a boat, and then he was in Turbo, Colombia. He had to go south. Like in Darien Gap, man. Yeah. Yeah, I watched a video of like why the Darien Gap problem hasn't been solved, and part of it is like well, in Central America and Northern America, you know, they solved the issues of like stuff that cows can get, but in Southern America they did not, like diseases, certain diseases. I think that's probably the one you might be talking about. That one, yeah. But still, I mean, come on, man. We'll eradicate it in Southern America somehow. We'll figure it out. We'll go over there and be all US on them, as we usually do. Yeah, that song was a banger. It just reminds me of travel because I was watching a guy go down the freeway at 3 times the speed. So basically, he was going 180 miles an hour to 200 miles an hour, which pretty much looked like he was like, you know, if you could imagine that. I don't remember the speed of like, you know, flying in an airplane, but that's it looked like he was playing an F-Zero game at that point. Watching someone do it at that speed because of 3 times speed, like YouTube speed, is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I watched the whole video. I watched the whole thing of that guy going from Lane, Washington on I-5, you know, northernmost city, to San Diego, and I just had that in the background. I just kind of remember that. I was like, this song is perfect. This moment. I just kind of had it on loop. It's also really good music for like when I'm next to my pool and I'm drinking. It's very good music when it's 110 out and I need a drink. It's a good song. looking forward to when it's 110 out. You know, call me crazy, but when it's 110 and like dry, it's like not an issue at all for me. Because like yeah, there's like pools and stuff available for me, and I like that temperature. Just because of my close proximity to one. It doesn't really get too warm inside either, even when it's that. I think that the worst, like I might like sweat a lot when I'm sleeping because of that, but that's pretty much it. I mean, it is 110 after all. Do have AC. But I do still sweat when it, you know, when it's 110. But you gotta remember the humidity is very low when it's usually that temperature. I remember being outside in 110-degree weather, like going to like Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that, and not sweating like or anything. Like it didn't feel that bad to be in it. But when I was in that weather, Washington, that one rare summer we had in 2021, not 2011. You know, the one where Canada set a world record for their temperature. Yeah, it was much more oppressive. I remember feeling the sun's rays when I was outside sunbathing in that stupidly. In fact, there was a stream of me doing that where I just had the thermometer out. I was supposed to do a 24-hour stream that day because it was the anniversary of Mario Maker 2, but instead I just had a thermometer of what it was, and I was just outside and instead talking in my chat. Yeah, exactly. ABQ, is that Albuquerque? I think you said you lived in NM, right? Gotcha. You like went from NM to CA to NM, or vice versa? No, you went from CA to NM to CA, right? One of those two. Forgot, are you NoCal or SoCal? I think you said you were NoCal, right? I could be wrong. Northern, gotcha. Are you like San Fran area or something like that? But yeah, in comparison, I like in my childhood, I lived mostly, or I mean, when I was visiting grandparents, they were like in the San Diego area, and that's just where one of my aunts and uncles decided to live. So yeah, just very rarely will I go to Cali, but when I do, I usually end up in San Diego at some point. Although I did take a California cruise and actually formally properly visited San Fran. Other than my move, because I was to the east of San Fran. I stayed on I-5, so I wasn't anywhere near San Fran during my move. But yeah, I probably went to San Fran for a cruise before I went to college. That, and I went, you know, through various stops like Santa Barbara and a couple other places. Tijuana, Mexico. During the day, fortunately. I got a Seahawks mask there in Tijuana because they just made a bunch of masks for whatever reason. Like a, you know, a wrestler or Mexican wrestler match or mask. Interesting. I mean, I'm not a football fan or anything. I just thought, fuck it, why not? I'm in Mexico, might as well get one of these. I didn't know what else to get as a souvenir. Yeah, the luchador thing. That's what I was talking about. Oh hell yeah. I don't remember where it is, but it used to hang, like I never really wore it or anything, it would just kind of hang on my door. My bathroom door. When I lived in college. I'm sure it's somewhere. Yeah, I don't really buy like a bunch of souvenirs when I visit other countries. When I was in Canada, I think the only thing I have to remember it by is a singular Coke ball left out of the candies that I got in Canada. Because Coke balls were all the rage when I went to Victoria. Basically according to my 6th grade class. That was kind of our field trip from Seattle, was to go to Victoria, Canada. Through ferry. That's what we got, was Coke balls. And I ate all of them except for one just to kind of have it. You know, now it's like a 20-year-old candy or something like that. Nearly. Probably not good. When I went to Spain and Italy for a cruise, like another cruise, because, you know, my dad's side of the family went on a, you know, hosted a cruise thing, and then my mom's side of the family did that as well. So I went on 2 cruises in my life. The mom's side was the Mexican one, and the or California Mexican one. The dad's side was the European Spain Italy one. When I was in Spain, I bought Portal 2 in Spanish. Because I was like, yeah, I need something to remember Spain by, and I don't really know any specific souvenir to get, so I'm just gonna buy Portal 2. So I bought Portal 2, and only the box is in Spanish, but the game is in English. It's like, whatever. And then I just have it on Steam anyways, and now on the Switch as well. Oh, Portal, yeah. My god, I gotta see if I still can find that box. Oh my god, that thing is great. I don't even know how I was able to purchase that thing. I didn't like anything. Found it. Yes, my box. It's in Spanish. Awesome, yeah. Empieza a pensar con portales. Uno de los juegos más importantes de este año. One of the games more important of the year? That's what that says. La Esperada Continuación del Mejor Juego del Año 2007 Sumergira en una hilarante aventura que te experimentará las Irana. I think I can understand what that says. I don't know what the La Esperada means, but I know continuation is probably continuation of the major game of the year 2007. Of summer in the funny or hilarious adventure of the experiments of neurons. Is that what that said? I think. I think that's probably what that said. I don't think it's funny that I just kind of have the box art. Then you can just set your language in the game. And also have it on Steam. fact, I think because I had like the disc version, I think I just kind of had it on Steam. I don't know how that works because I don't remember buying it. Although I bought it the second time in it, but or maybe that was my third time that I bought it. Who knows? Probably because it's from Valve, I would imagine it works on Steam anyways. That's probably why. Yeah, it's a PEGI 12 and it's not an E. PEGI 12. Because it's a European Go put this box away. Needed this to demonstrate that I bought. Also, I really need to.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
I'm back. All good. Enjoyed your 5 cents. Dude, I just took a piss, that's why I ran. I mean, I wasn't playing the game anyways. I'd also back to RPI did on kit. Take a look. I don't know.
Are you saying there's a different way to hack this? Now we don't have to worry about the NDS. NGs. Varying. Very. Doesn't even mod. We have to. Got my. Got my. Like. But, maybe it. Maybe it would tell me. On this. That'd be good. I didn't get it.
Don't proclaim Shepherd. Yeah, I feel like I should, I mean, in terms of modding my Switch, I'm probably not going to really care to do that until the end of the life cycle for Switch, probably. Just for game preservation. Anything I don't buy now, I'll just buy it when that stuff, comes out. Or like, you know, when the new Switch comes out, or future console, and this console is like less relevant, then, you know, this game does, I mean, this console does have awesome games. Yeah. However, I did, like, go through the eShop, and I have everything that I possibly ever want on a wish list, and I think I might have 20 games left. One of them is Gym Hero. I'm waiting for it to go from $2.29 to like 1 cent again. I'm not gonna buy it unless it's 1 cent. That's my rules. Also, by the rules is I can't buy anything unless it's on sale. Guess I'm not getting it. Oh. Well, they're gonna have to go on sale for less than $1. That's my threshold. Whatever my minimum is. 98 cents. I mean, $1 is fine. $2 is too much. So much of a cheapskate I am buying Gym Hero. Yeah. I mean, I would just own it for the novelty and the memes more than actually having a game. Why I don't really buy it. I could put that dollar towards getting me to TwitchCon or my movie ticket for Super Mario movie. I don't remember what the price was for the AAA clock, but I think it was like $2. And to this day, we've never figured out what its purpose is, other than doing a function that's already built into the Switch anyways. Full time. Steve Live is getting an upgrade. Kinda huge. Nice, when's that dropping? I mean, I already run stuff in 720p anyways, so it's not like huge for me streaming. I don't know, man. I really value my $2. You know? I did make a spreadsheet of all the games that are applied with vouchers that will make order my costs for everything on my wish. Sure is like the one thing. I put it on there. List the I list all the actual prices, voucher prices, summed them all up. So basically, if I bought it would be vouchered, I'd lower the total cost from $1,000.30 $927. Higher. $130 worth of saving. I don't have that much to spend on every game on my. I am gonna wait for I think it's on sale. With that said, I don't know
I wanna coming out that I haven't already bought. This Katamari. That's pretty. But that game. That's pretty much it. Brought every game on half of it. Only one game on it. But my library is kind of wild. I have a lot of stuff that I've already bought already. It's getting kind of crazy. I'm getting very proud of myself. Alugi Pinball. Weird. I mean, I don't know. That I already have. You tell me if I'm missing it. Not you. Look at this. What am I missing here? I think I have it all, man. All the important stuff. Yep. The Katamari. I literally just played that game. Because I got it for $2.50. I was using my voucher, got a bunch of points from. I lowered a $7.50 game, which so it's $30. Was on sale for $7.50, and then with the coins from the vouchers, it was now $2.50. I bought it for $2.50, and I beat it. And well worth $2.50. That very much worth. Great Mario 60. Katamari. Aria. Yeah, definitely. It takes not too long to beat it, so. I'd probably not be very happy if I got it for $30. But it is still a good game. I think 250 is dead. Wasted. You, when I thought you said I am. I was like, that's a bit. The 1 a.m. I use. It's also 1 a.m. I only got like 4 hours of sleep. I went to bed at 2 p.m. and I woke up.
That's why I was there for the entire race. I woke up years ago. Why is that like 50? Rays like to procrastinate. Or release his like weekly schedule like 5 minutes before he goes live on Tuesday of that week. Just a clip. I remember trying to see the update 6:55 p.m. and it was F1 was at 6:56 and he was streaming like 4 minutes later. But yeah, I will say because I started earlier in this day, I'm also more fatigued at this point in the day. Speaking about fatigue, I read about a guy who hasn't slept in 60 years. A Vietnamese guy. Kind of wild. Saw a documentary on that. Like, how does that even work? And it just kind of does. I think he like partially falls asleep, but not really. Like his body will go into sleep paralysis, but his mind will still be awake. He's not even like quote unquote asleep for that long. Also, that guy like smokes tons of cigarettes and drinks tons of his own grown like rice wine or something like that. Wild. I guess that's the secret to never sleeping ever, is just drink a ton of rice wine and smoke a bunch of cigarettes apparently. what it's gonna turn into? Hold on. You're gonna make that a grin. Entered group. What's going to happen to it? I think I just described it, didn't I? Rendell, but it's gonna shatter. Is that what you were going with? YouTuber. You know, I didn't even know what a Grindel was when he first started talking about it. So then I, like the first time I heard Raze bring up a Grindel, I was like, Grendel? Like with an E, not an I. Like the really old, like from Maple Story, like the guy who turns you into a freaking magician. That guy. I think what would be kind of funny is turning that guy into a Grindel. Like if you look up Grendel the really old. Yeah. I think it's also pronounced that spelling that story as well. Beowulf, more like Beowulf, right? Another thing Maple Story did, they called Beowulfs Beowulf. Just literally a bear riding a wolf. Wolf riding a bear or something like that. Lionheart Castle shit. Yeah. He's Grindel. Really old. Now you could turn his face into a Grindel. And he would be Grindel the really old. But no, that guy turns you into a mage. You're level 8. range input device that you were thinking Race could use. That was the tongue thing. Since he needs that to talk, the fishing controller for the PS1. Wait, tongue thing? What? Also, do you think anyone was gonna steal that? A tongue thing? Is it like a special microphone or something? But what do you need this for? For what reason would he buy this controller? Oh, gotcha. Are you talking about a fishing rod peripheral for the PS1? No, I feel like he wouldn't want to do that, especially if it's like for the PS1. I feel like he'd want like a wacky Nintendo thing more than a wacky PS1. I mean, if anything, he would play like the game with the DK bongos first. Yeah. I think it'd be funny if he did the DK Bongo. Imagine him like clapping and his neighbors just banging on the wall as they always do. Clap to jump. In the Mega Controller? Yeah, I don't remember that one. Passive touch controller, also you speak. Look it. Do a banana and touching the banana becomes wild. Now, I already don't think he's super experimental with controllers as of late, other than that one controller he got from Forplan, whatever his name is.
Or possible that- Maybe he'll do. Possibly. Yeah, like earlier. I think I saw a DGR one. Or maybe two use that. I don't think it will. What? I'm reading Mark. Fucking neuroscience. Like, you know, they'll make something mind that and like that stuff's kind of freaky. I think I thought Vsauce became under person's body, kind of. I'm like, I'm not ready for this. Not ready for that for a couple hundred years. No. Yeah, that's too much. That stuff freaks me out. I'm gonna stay away from that. I mean, cool concept though. Practice, never give that to me, 'cause I will be very squeamish about it. And then the same way that, you know, how a chick offers something that also kind of freaks me. Like, it's a cool concept, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Unnatural. Freaked me out. The music was louder. What you couldn't hear? I was basically saying I'm kind of freaked out of what neuroscience is about to be able to do, or what can it basically barely do already. Or just like the subject of it kind of freaks me out. Like chickens moving around with their heads cut off, that sort of thing, or like people using mind control devices to move body parts of other people that are like hooked up to each other. That stuff freaks me out. I get squeamish about that. That whole Vsauce video, them doing that, yeah. And since DPS drowned me out. Only for 50 cents. Drowned me out, you just paid 50 cents. Yeah, there was a chicken that lived for a very long time with only. That's why I'm like, I'm not ready for neuroscience. I don't know about that. I'd rather not learn. William, this is yeah. Get away from 1,000. the level and check the heck. And we'll get it. Really, I already have. Yeah. Getting a beer is instant. Right in the I was getting, I was taking also getting an 8. And a big soda. And like a non-alcohol. Turbo does say it's which has a alphabet.
I don't know why that happened. Whenever you're cold. Oh, I'm here.
Not BRB.
Yeah, I haven't even had like that much. I think I had like 1.5. And yeah, not really good. The reason I'm like super tired. Just on the basis rather than the amount of drinkage I've had, more so the amount of hours of sleepage I had. Slept for 4 hours, and I think I read that earlier. Green Prez, you heard the music still going, but still should be our screen. I should be there anymore. I'm like, holy Christ, I only took a piss and went to my fridge to get a shake. I haven't been gone for that long.
For 85k? Perfect. If I can survive the night, I will be forced to moment. If one could calculate, hours. No, 696. Well, with that said, I mean, 700k is up on the horizon. I plan to get to 700k total clears before 490k easy endless, even though it's more likely in the favor that I'm to get. That's one I don't grind outside of easy endless, so obviously that means I can grind outside of easy endless to make that happen. So that is a 490k to 500k sprint. Up next. Whenever I do 5,000 more levels after this. Ideally, I want to do that.